I'm here on the Oregon coast, taking a little bit of a me-cation. I'm still working because I love work. But today we're going to go through a problem that I have had and how I've solved it with my tool. So, one thing that my good friend Kai has taught me, he is a product marketing professional that worked for Sendoso and ActiveCampaign, is that your customers have the insights to the way you should be selling, how you should be thinking about the problem. And one of the things that we have learned, oh my gosh, I hope, oh, they could lug me out. Okay. Sorry, that would have been a disaster. I don't have my, I don't, I, I don't have my key or anything, so I'm just a dude who'd be logged. Okay, sorry. So, anyways, Kai was teaching about. So I interviewed a lot of my customers, and it turns out that like growth marketers were the ones that were able to like really leverage the jobs data as is. They didn't need anything else fancy because they were data driven, because they're used to working with a bunch of different data sets, bringing them together and deploying them into channels. So it was kind of this role that was right in front of my face, but I didn't see it until we started chatting with people. So, it's closing again. It's closing. Okay, good. Bye. It worked. All right. Sorry. You didn't come here for that. You didn't come for that. I'm ridiculous. So what I want to do is I wanted to get all the growth marketers in my database in the last 60 days, and I wanted to score them by the things that matter to me so I can have more conversations with people that I think can leverage the tool as it exists today. So I'm going to walk you through that process here, how I use my tool and ChatGPT code interpreter to do this. And I made the text big. I don't think you could see any of the ChatGPT conversations I had before. If you comment below, I will absolutely share this with you so that you can see the chat transcription. But let's dive in. All right. So the first thing I did, I can download 5,000 jobs at a time. So I downloaded sort of high and low level jobs, and then I did the inverse here in my tool, and I did all the kind of the senior roles. So all in all, I think we had 8 to 10,000 jobs posted in the last 90 days. Then I concatenated those to exports, and I uploaded them into ChatGPT. Now it's really important to follow my process here because, and I'm trying to make this as big as possible because for whatever reason it's really hard to see. You can't lead the goat. I don't know what it's called, but you can't. You can lead a fish. There's a metaphor here. I'm not drawing it, but the best way to do this is to ask it for the answer to a question and then have it evaluate that answer, as opposed to go searching for the answer. So, hey, what is a growth marketer like? What are their goals and objectives, right? So it just said, well, user acquisition, customer retention, revenue growth, like optimized funnel. Like, well, what are their quarterly? Data analysis, experimentation, scale optimization, amazing, right? This feels right to me, right? These are the people that should be able to use my tool. So my intuition is validated by ChatGPT, right? CAC, churn ratio, like monthly recurring revenue, like why are they different? They focus on brand building and general demand, less data driven in daily ops compared to growth roles. Great, that's exactly what I want. Directly responsible for closing deals, generally not involved in product engagement or retention. This is really interesting because I don't know how this helps me, but certainly the differentiator for marketing. Data driven, amazing. Full funnel, this is kind of interesting. Experimentation, awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So great. Now, talk to me about user acquisition specifically, revenue growth, and specifically data-driven experimentation. Expand greatly on that. SERP ranking, paid advertising, content marketing, lead scoring, referral programs. Like, here are the metrics. Pricing strategy, like, great. Anything that's growth. So it went on and on, blah, blah, blah. Great, here's a conclusion. I want it to build me a prototypical job description of the perfect version of this for me. Ultra-specific keywords for data-driven experiments. This is my job, like the job I should be selling to. Give me it. Advanced analytics, customer segmentation, right? A/B. So, and I want keywords. And then I said, great, now I want you to create a specific job description. They should include these types of keywords, etc. And so it creates this prototypical job description. And my friend Chris York was the one that gave me this idea. So it's like, great, what would that look like? Here's some qualifications. 6 cents. Like, I see dead people. That's ridiculous. Okay, great. It's 6 cents. Now here are a bunch of growth. I want you to ingest them and score them. Likely working for B2B SaaS companies to sell other businesses. Which roles are the most data-driven that have to work with tools and technologies that have to run experimentation, acquire new leads? Specifically, those work with the sales and marketing team very closely. I want to come up with a process to score these. So it had some problems, and then it fixed it. So it's like there's a B2B score, a data-driven score, a total score with some tools, experimentation score, which is really, really great. That's what I want. A collaboration score, which I guess is helpful here. I asked it to do that, and then a sum of all that. And it actually did it pulled in those jobs, and it says like here's their rank across the entire data set, and it provided me a preview. And then I said, great. Now give me a single score for everything and include a sum here and add it as a new column. Focus on B2B. So it pulled in some actual jobs again, and I said, great. And one of the tricks that I have here is I say pull in the full job description inside of ChatGPT. That way, it's basically like making a call to OpenAI's API, which it can't do here. It's just using regular Python code here. It's not making calls to the OpenAI API. But if you tell it to bring in the text from the file, you can actually get the advantage of the AI piece to help it evaluate how good of a job it did. So it did a good job. Great. Now run across the entire data set, give me an export, and put that in column A. So let's actually look at that. Here we go. So let's see how well it did. Let's actually just pull some of these 16s and let's copy the full job description and paste it in here. Here are a few real job descriptions from the data set you scored. Can you tell me what keywords jumped out at you based on the objectives above? So just paste in a bunch of garbage here. Oh, that's gonna puke. I better just get 2. And you know what? Spelling doesn't matter, but you might care about it. All right, let's see if it. Oh, it didn't puke. Oh yeah, this is because I'm opening it in it's not UTM parameters. Online presence, solid understand. Yeah, sales funnel, revenue center marketer, lead generation, generate leads, multi-channel lead generation. This is great, right? This is exactly what. Look, Google search, LinkedIn, HubSpot, BRI tools, Tableau, or Looker, right? This is the exact person I want to have. 10+ years. Wow. Customer acquisition, revenue growth, right? This is perfect. Data-driven tools. ChatGPT did a good job. Thank you so much for coming and watching some of my content on a Sunday, nonetheless. I hope this is helpful to you. If you are actually trying to do this work right now, let me know. We totally can run a pilot where I help you understand the persona that you're selling to and score all of the jobs currently in the market. The other thing we're doing is we're going to match jobs to people, so you'll eventually be able to actually sell to these people based on the keywords in their job. So you can sort the entire market by who is your perfect person based on their responsibilities. How crazy is that? All right, thanks everyone for watching. Bye. Oh, if you're on the California or Oregon coast, let me know. I'll pop by and we'll take a selfie together. Bye.